I had never heard of IJM before I came to Auburn, and one of my friends and I were sitting in church on the first Sunday that we were here, and the pastor had mentioned International Justice Mission and just what they did, and we thought it was really interesting and wanted to get involved, but there wasn't a campus chapter here. So we talked to the pastor after church, and he put us directly in contact with IJM, and they just sent us this 30-page campus toolkit, and we didn't know what we were doing, and it's just been a huge learning process, and we got it going because we were passionate about the issues. Well, it's a national organization with the headquarters in DC, and they work in 15 different countries, and they work with the governments of the countries to try to rescue women from oppression and violence and sexual assault, and they also do property seizure. It's really just any injustice in the world, and they really work with the governments, and they get the girls out from the brothels, and they do everything from rescuing them to the trials for the perpetrators, and then also getting the women on their feet and working again so that they are established and they don't get re-trafficked. On campus, we just seek to raise awareness about the issues of human trafficking because a lot of people don't know that it exists, and especially in the United States. And then we also try to raise money for IJM nationally because they're a nonprofit organization and they are funded solely on donations.
Stand for Freedom was a 27-hour event that Auburn University and 8 other colleges were doing at the same time, or during the same time frame, where we stood for 27 hours consecutively supporting the 27 million slaves around the world. And our goals were to raise 1,000 signatures for the Victim Protection Act going to the White House, and to get $2,700 and just to raise awareness on campus. And we met all our goals that the DC headquarters gave us.
We ended up raising almost $4,000. We got all 1,000 signatures, and we got, I want to say, I don't know the exact number, but around 300 people to stand with us. So it was beyond my wildest imagination. I don't think that the problem can be eradicated until everyone knows about it. And that's why awareness is such a huge part of what we do and what IJM does internationally and other human trafficking organizations do, because without awareness, no one's going to step up and do something.
It's just really important to go ahead and plant the seeds now and find out who's really passionate about it so that they can go on to make a difference. And I would love to see slavery ended in my lifetime, and I think that college students are the place to start.
We have a voice, we have social media, we have influence, and we have resources. And I think that a lot of people think that because we're students, because we're young, we really can't do something, but it is because we're students that we can do something. And this is an issue that we can see abolished. It's something that we can say we were at the start of that. We were the ones at 40 years from now, when we're telling our grandchildren about how human trafficking got abolished, we can say we were at the start of that. We were the ones who said we're not going to stand for this anymore. And I just think it's really cool that as students we have that opportunity, and we have our opportunity to leave our mark in the pages of history, that whenever people are learning about this issue that used to happen, that doesn't exist anymore, they think, oh wow, I really wish I could have been one of the people who got involved and who said that they weren't okay with that. We get to be those people. And I think it's something that's exciting and something that every student should be excited to be a part of.